Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Still here in a rental, so I got to take care of a couple errands before I drop it off. Got my new cool glasses, and by the way, we're still here in California. We're in the Rancho Cucamonga / Ontario, Cali. Going back to Cali. We already in Cali. So what I gotta do is just got a message from my boss. His son hasn't been feeling well, and we send our little prayers out there to make sure he does a fast a recuperation. But he's on his way this morning to the doctor's office, so he missed a couple days of school. Just feeling sick. I don't know if it's something going around back there in Florida. That's where they live. So my prayers out there, and hopefully, man, he's a good kid, and that's what kids do. Sometimes they get sick, So all we can do is hope for the best. Anyway, I'd like to get some breakfast, but I'm gonna hold off at that because I got less than 2 hours in the car, and we want to maximize. I lost my watch the other day, and it's been bothering me since. I like to stay punctual as close as I can, and I always like checking the watch and checking what time my delivery and pickup information are. So that would be cool. I'd like to go ahead and take care of one of the remotes for the truck to unlock. The fobs to unlock the doors and stuff. It's been giving me a little frustration. So we got that warranty. I think it's Batteries Plus, and we're gonna get it swapped out. So we did that lifetime warranty thing. So you pay a lot more, but it's kind of worth it too. So we'll see what happens. So that's on the agenda. I want to get a new watch. I'm not super fancy with a work watch, something digital like a Casio, or maybe we'll go old school with like a Timex, just something digital. I could see big dial, so when driving, don't have to worry about checking out the glasses. Gosh, it's really cold here, and it's definitely like in the 40s, the 30s, 40s. This truck's in front of me, blocking the view for you guys, but there's snow-capped mountains in the back. It looks like a powdered donut back there. So they're talking about winter driving weather. Here, it's not affected, but on the higher elevations, and there's a mountain pass here called Cajon Pass, Cajon, or no H, Cajon. And sometimes that could, since it's higher elevation, can catch snow, and sometimes you get ice, or they shut that road down for cleaning because it gets a little bit too slippery. So I hope that's not the case, because 80% of our loads that leave Cali require us to use that route. So let me back it up a little bit. I don't know if I can zoom in. Oh, I can a little bit. So we just zoomed on in. It's cloudy, but you can see some of the mountains back there. So it's real beautiful, man. It almost looks like not real because they're so huge, and where you're at, you don't see any. You're not on any mountains, but that's what it is. Let's get up this way. So it's probably easier for me to get to the battery place first, and then run into Walmart. So I hate rushing around, but those are two things I really want to get done. Let's see, just checking out some messages. Cool. I like how you can go into the other screen, and there we go into the other screen. So guys, what do you think about this dual capture camera mode? It's really good. I can move myself around. I can move myself over here. That's why I keep an eye on you, watching you, dude. Man, that's scary looking. What, you talking to me? You talking to me? Boy, this electronic stuff, man, there's so much you can do, so much you can do. But we're driving around here in Cali. We're in the Rancho Cucamonga area. We're on Milliken Ave North. I stopped by the mall yesterday. I did it a couple times. You know what? Now that I know I got a little extra time, I might hit the mall. Again. I love that blazing pizza. LeBron owns a piece of that action. LeBron James it's called again Blazing Pizza. And what I like about them is they make the pizza fresh right in front of you. It's almost equivalent of going to Subway and they work in front of you. That's exactly what they do with this. So they put some nice seasoning on there. I mean, it got kicked. They give you multiple choices of sauces, toppings, and a lot of like vegetable toppings as well. So when I get mine, I like to get the pepperoni. They have a special for $10, which includes a fountain drink. So if you're sitting there, you could chug away. I get the pepperoni. They start out with the sauce. So they got like 3 or 4 sauces, regular pizza sauce. They got a white sauce like an Alfredo. They got a pesto, which is green. And then they have a spicy sauce. I like the spicy sauce. It's still red sauce. We throw that down, and I get a pesto mix because they allow you to have more than one sauce. We combo that with the pepperoni. Then they bring it on to the station of the cheeses. So I think you only get one cheese, but you get your choice. So we go usually with the mozzarella. And then when they come on over to the vegetables, they give you like 2. But what I do is I definitely get the garlic. I love the garlic. We go nuts with them. And then we go with the oregano. And I think they have is it a salt or something? Anyway, we load it up, man. And when I tell you, like, you can taste the flavors in the pizza, you really can. It's almost like it's all wrapped up in flavors, but it's like not overpowering that you only get one flavor of it or it's a combination. It's almost like you could taste everything. You could taste the spicy sauce. You could taste the garlic. You obviously taste the cheese, the pepperoni and stuff. So it's just what I don't want to say I don't like. What I find it like I felt like it takes away is they have a very thin crust, like flat pizza. So you think you're getting shortchanged and whatnot, but let me tell you, I find myself almost eating all the time the whole pie. It's about 8 slices, I think. Yeah, about 8 slices. And I don't leave hungry. And with the fountain drink, you refill it for $10 in California, and you got yourself a very tasty meal. You just can't go wrong. You feel me? All right. Now we got the pizza action all taken care of. Been real interesting. I've been off since Monday here. I delivered. So we had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today's actually Friday. I got to take care of some stuff on the truck. We got a couple, we don't swing with the new tires on the trailer, but we got some type of issue where it bothers me, but that trailer that we got is somehow consuming tires. So every couple trips that I'm back out here in Cali, we got 1 or 2 go-to guys that we use for tires. So always picking up tires. Now this last trip out, I did catch a flat blowout in Groom, Texas, just outside of Amarillo. So fortunately, I had a full-size spare ready to go. I'm talking mounted on the rim, aired up. So all it was a swap out. So it saves time and from getting ripped off by, sometimes when you get a call out for road breakdown and tires, like they love to charge the money. So it saves that way, and it makes it quicker because a lot of times, you can't predict where you're gonna have a tire blowout, flat, and all that kind of stuff, whatever you want to phrase it. But you can somewhat control where you're gonna go to take care of it. You got a huge record. Wait, long daddy. But so what I like to do is, if I can limp, so to speak, limp to the truck stop, a Love's or something, it helps keep the cost low. Now, if you have a bad blowout, and it's outside tire or whatnot, you're a little bit limited. But I try to control those costs. My boss appreciates it. It trickles down to me. He's done a lot for me. We're a good team, and that's how I pay back to him in a way. Is I very rare have a call out for a flat tire and getting repaired. That's expensive. They charge upwards of like $200 an hour, and what these truck stop or shops do is they start the clock when they leave their shop. So if you're an hour away, they charge you an hour to get there. Let's say it's an hour. It shouldn't be, but let's say it's an hour to fix the tire, and it's an hour for them to get back. You best believe they charge you 3 hours labor plus the parts and stuff. So if you got a new tire and that kind of stuff, so by you having a complete spare, just like a car, think of it, we all hopefully, and I know some of the new cars now do not come with a spare tire, but hopefully they do. So if you get a flat tire, AAA can come and swap you out, or you can go to a lot of local tire shops or even maybe Walmart or something like that, and you're good to go. It keeps your costs down low. You can't prevent something from happening bad, like a blowout, unless you put too much air pressure or you're driving on bad tires and that kind of dumb stuff. And hopefully you are not doing that. Okay, because you want to be safe out here. You want to protect the motoring public. There's a lot of people out here, people walking, people on the motorcycle, and your tires popping off like that, man. Debris can fly. It can hit a windshield behind you, and then you're gonna have more headaches because they're gonna want you to pay the damages to that vehicle. And it could also be, guys, just be really careful. It could be not your tire and stuff, but you're driving and you run over that debris and it kicks up and hits them. So what I do is, when I'm approaching debris on the road that I can visually see, I'll throw the 4-ways on. I'll try to switch lanes, slow down, or go around it, or maneuver myself that my tires aren't gonna run it over, because it may not damage your tires, but when you run it over, it's going to kick it up and throw it with thrust behind you and causing, the motoring public some harm. And then ultimately you could be held liable and responsible. So, and then they could call that an accident. So you want to be careful, do you know? Do you know what I mean? Do you know or do you don't know? Because if you don't know, now you know, driver. Having a little fun with the remake of the Biggie Smalls famous lyrics there, So we're looking for batteries plus. I did get it replaced sometime, I think earlier this year or last year, and they have that warranty, so we're going to exercise our option to use their warranty. So we don't got too much time. Let's see, I got about an hour and a half to play around, so I know it's got to be up around here somewhere. Up in here. Did I mess it up? I don't think I did. But we get it. Ooh, I got to go straight. And I don't think I'm straight. They got these lanes that they could go straight, but they cause them to disappear. I don't know, maybe I done messed up. Johnny done backed up. It's quiet. Oh, this is one of those turn on, turn off cars. By the way, the car we're rolling in, it's a rental car. We picked it up on Monday night. We had it about almost 4 days. So we good. Did we pick it up Monday night? No, let me scratch that. Take that back. Picked it up on Tuesday. So we got Tuesday, Wednesday, 1 day. Wednesday, Thursday, 2 days, and Thursday, Friday, 3 days. So I got a decent deal. I had some issue with the Bluetooth lagging on this, and Connect dropped the call, and not playing my tunes because Johnny's a tune guy, So we gotta have that. We gotta have the tunes going on. Check it out where this place is at. I hope I wasn't yapping and overshot it, but I think it might be coming up. So we're gonna check it out. Batteries Plus, they're nationwide. I think if you replace a fob battery, they charge you about 10 or 15 bucks, but you pay an extra 10 bucks, which I highly recommend, especially if you know you're keeping that vehicle, go ahead, go for it, So it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, I see it right now. I'm catching it. I hope they don't give me static, Batteries Plus. I hope they open, man. Don't come out here and these blades ain't open, man. I'm gonna be pissed off, man. This thing ain't open yet. Come on now. Open. Man, I don't think they open. Are they? I'm wasting my time. Monday through Friday, it says 8 a.m. What time is it? It's 8 a.m. I think they open. So let's check it out, All right, let's get the key fob ready. Let's see. We got our key fob, our Lakers tag, but that's our key fob. So let's see what we can get done. Okay, let's go up in there. Shut the car off. My key. Get some garbage out of here. Stop laughing at my hat and my funny scarf. You talking to me? Huh? You talking to me? You want to take it outside? Huh? Man, they ain't showing up over here. So we're going to have to bounce back. You know what? Maybe I come back after I get my watch, because I don't really like the watch batteries that they come with. Sometimes they've been sitting on the shelf for a while, so we're gonna upgrade. So thanks for hanging loose there, man. Let's see. Any more messages? 3 hours. Okay. Clear that up. We're back. Let's fire it up. All right, dude. But this is the place here. So you want to check it out. There we go. Move me around a little bit. What you want to up there? No, I'll put myself in the middle. Batteries Plus. All right, let's get. I wanted to eat, She said, "What the butt?" They surprised. Somebody's too happy. Let's circumvent the speed bump right here. All right. I want to have a nice breakfast. I'm going to have time for it. So that's what we're going to do. And then maybe I can actually still take care of one error but one thing I could take care of on the truck. So that would be good. We're gonna have to fill up this car again, but it's not gonna take too much. I originally was supposed to drop it off yesterday, so when I went over there, they looked after me. I complained a little bit about this Bluetooth thing, so they're gonna knock $25 off the rental. But he says I can't use it on this rental, so they issue like a coupon that you can use. All right, I hear you. Put that black and seatbelt on. All right. So we're on Foothills Boulevard, aka Route 66. This road goes all the way to Illinois and stuff, and it literally ends at the Santa Monica Pier. I keep wanting to do something, but this time we kept it a little bit local. We were able to visit, and when I say we, picked up my friend out here, Christine, and we went to the mall yesterday, and we went to the mall the other day. We actually rented, what do you want to call it? Well, it's called a scoozer, but it's a scooter, a four-wheel scooter, two-person, so two people can chill. You rent it for up to 4 hours. It's the same price, and it sounds expensive because it's $40, but you get a lot because it's pre-charged, so you literally have 4 hours of non-stop driving if that's what you wanted to do. And I don't think you can go wrong. A lot of fun. I take it into some of the stores. The awkward thing is the turning radius is a little bit bad, so you might want to prevent yourself from putting yourself in a situation where it does have reverse to back up, turn forward, that kind of like a broken U-turn. But outside of that, if you keep it on the main course, you can literally circumvent the whole mall, make circles in the inside. A lot of stores, a lot of food. They have stairs, but they always have a ramp, so you keep it in the middle between the stairs, and you're good to go and come up. I mean, it does about 6-7 miles an hour, and I carry a lot of weight with me. I got that kind of pull. But passenger two, she had to be about 150, $150. So I don't look it, but I'm close to 300 pounds. But I'm solid, or at least I think I'm solid. So that thing was hauling around 450, or close to it. So it does have a compartment in the back, so that made it a lot fun, So I don't know if it's nationwide in other malls. As a truck driver, malls and trucks don't kind of coincide too good, so they're not too friendly with the truck driver crowd. But this one, since the truck stop is just less than a mile away, I'm talking like maybe half a mile, it's more convenient to access the small more regularly. So I could take an Uber, Lyft, or like today I have a rental car, which helps out. Getting some of the other things we did is we checked out Paradise Buffet. It was the first time I went there, and we got greedy this week. We went twice. We went for lunch yesterday, and we went for dinner the day before, 2 days ago. And the price is really great. The food is so unbelievably fresh. They have a crew. They don't waste a crew of people tending to the customers as far as your sodas and stuff. You got to do that self-service. So it bothers me a little bit because I'm used to like the Golden Corral type of buffet where the waitress comes up, you're all right, you need this. Now, they're around and available, but they will not get your drink. They will get your coffee because they don't want you to get burnt and stuff like that. So I guess safety precaution, that's how they roll there. But other than that, you get up, you get your food, you get your plate, you get your silverware, and literally Paradise Buffet. They're actually located in Montclair. I thought it was Claremont, but Claremont's the next town over. So it's Montclair, California, easy access off of Central Ave exit, right around in the, I think it's in the 40s, the high 40s, probably around 48 or something like that, exit 46 maybe, but right there, about 10 miles away from the truck stop. But let me tell you, you're going to enjoy your stuff. It's not confined. It's not one of those places where you can't really find seats. You do, and it's like I want to say it feels like open floor plan restaurant, if that makes any sense, but you have to do some walking inside there to access and see all the food. They got a dessert bar. They got soft serve ice cream, but they also have scoop serve, and they'll serve it for you. So you have the best of both worlds, whatever is easier for you. The kid's probably going to like the soft serve, and you go ahead and get yourself some quality scooped ice cream there. All kinds of salads. I think they got sushi. They definitely have a seafood beats like chicken wings, ribs, I think pork chops, steaks that they have. I mean, guys, if you ain't happy there, and Johnny boy, your boy Johnny, he goes a lot of places. And I'm telling you, I think that that's a top 5. Now, it may not look fancy. You come outside, it's in a shopping center thing, but you go in there, the prices are so reasonable, man. It's just, I say to myself, how the hell did they do it? Somehow they figure it out. They definitely look like a regular crowd goes there, like a local crowd, you know. Touristy, not so much, because I don't think they know about it. So they probably predominantly serve their neighborhoods there nearby and the people coming by. I mean, I've seen large groups. They had one room dedicated. I don't know if it was a bar mitzvah or a homecoming, a prom, or something, but people were fancy. They had a whole room, so they got a couple sections there. So if you want to have a nice party or something, and that's how you roll with all your peeps, bless you, more power to you, and sit down there and eat. I mean, it's super affordable. I even saw something, and I've never seen this at the buffet places. It says on your birthday, they give you a free buffet. So if you can prove it's your birthday, go there and eat. Dig in, eat free, man. I mean, highest around dinner time, I think. We rock with the discounts, you know, because we kind of look a little older than what we really are. So that's when I start moving slow, and I whip out the cane and I crouch, and I give myself that discount. You know what I'm talking about? Saving the money. More money you save, more places you roam, right? But I think with the discount, it was around 21 for dinner for me. And lunchtime we went, afternoon lunch, I think it was treated, so I think with the drinks and stuff, it came out to 34 for 2 people. So it's about $15 plus the drink, so nothing bad. We're getting close, man. It's a beautiful morning here in Cali. Cali time here is 8:15 right now, so I'm wanting to pick up my new watch. So sometimes we pick it up quick, sometimes we don't. So I'm looking for a digital watch, something that I could see at night and read, because I do my paperwork and stuff. I'm constantly making notes, stopping for fuel at the shipper, at the receiver, you know, that kind of stuff, shutting down. I write down mileage, you know, the pickup numbers, the load number, and we do that. There's a couple of things I really need to take care of on the truck. Small. I need to update the ELD. We got a brand new one, so it's kind of scaring me a little bit because the wires is kind of like an octopus of harness. So I don't know if I could just plug it in that. I don't want to say USB port, but the OBD, right, onboard monitor or whatever they call it. So hopefully I can plug it in there and then just slap it on the dash. Our company is going in a direction where you know, they want to start recording and stuff. So I don't feel too great about that, but you know, we're going to comply, and then we're going to have to behave, you know. So maybe in the near future, Johnny's escapades in the truck may not seem as outlandish as they may have been in the past, if you know what I'm talking about, you know. So I'm hoping you guys having a blessed day. I can see right above the overpass here, the normal rush hour traffic is going on. So let's do a time check right now, man. We got 1 hour and 15 minutes to get our ass back at the rental car place, because I'm not going to rent for another day. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to throw the money around. By the way, at the Ontario Mills Mall, where I hung out with Christine the last 2 days, they did have a circus going on over there. But, you know, they run the circus all week long. And I guess their best day is obviously the weekday, where there's more of a crowd. But I think it was a Caballero circus, something like that. I guess they're locally circused, and they go throughout the year, certain malls or parking lots, and they set up the tent and stuff. But sadly, circus for me because I'm back from the generation when circus meant clowns, lions, maybe bears, elephants, horses, all that kind of stuff. So that to tone it down, and it was really, really good. And now it done change, so it's not like that. So makes it not as fun. I'm glad my kids got to experience, because back in the day, I did take my kids there every year, so they got to experience a couple of times. They may not remember it, but that's how it was. So we're getting here to the Walmart. Is this Fontana, or this may be considered still Rancho? It's right off the 15 here in Foothills / remember I told you, Route 66, the historic, that's what it said. So we're gonna run in here, and I really love to let my mind go wild and do stuff, but not sure if that's gonna be possible today. So let's check it out. All right. So let's see if I can sneak on through here. And you know what? Let's find a little bit better spot. I don't know. It's not like it's super busy, but somehow we want to save a step. Okay, so when I come on out, I come straight down the line. Okay, we're here, guys, man. I'm hoping you're enjoying it a little bit. I hope the sound is good. Maybe I'll let you take a walk with me a little bit, and gotta get going, get the reading glasses. Now I'm gonna leave my sunglasses here. That's a good way to lose stuff, is leave shit that you really don't need. It's a little nippy, but you know what? I'm gonna leave the scarf. I'm gonna take the hat. Good. So that's what it's like, guys. Again, I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's take it out of the cradle here. Let's unplug it. Okay, and there we go. We got the phone. Oh, let's shut off the car. Oh, it moves around. Hope you guys still there. Yep, it's still recording. So, gonna take a look here. Let's see. I did have a couple things I could return, but that's gonna kill time. But let's see. Let's check it out. All right. Right in here. Put the keys away. Grab the bag. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I think I got it. Grab this bag. Let's get going, John. Stop fumbling around, All right, let's take a peek at the car. Make sure nothing funky going on. Nothing funky. Okay, there's a rental car. Let's lock it down. Got a Buick. Let's come on up in here. All right. I tend, when I go shopping, I buy a lot of shit, and then later on I figure out I'm not really going to use it, and it's just money tied up there. So it makes it a little interesting. Coming on back gives me a reason to come back to Walmart, and then I might return it and just go ahead and get myself something else. I need myself a good pair of sneakers, but I don't got that kind of time to be sitting there, because I like to sit down, try them on, make sure everything's good. Walmart. Okay, we locked the car down. We got the keys. Nobody's here, so we're gonna check it out. Good morning. How we doing today? All right. They got that machine where you can sell your phone, the Coinstar, ATM.
So now I have to come back and see.
Do you want to go do that first, or do you want to return and then go look around?
I think look around first, but I need a handicap car.
They're right over on the other side of the door.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, good luck. How you doing today? Sir, he needs a handicapped car. If you could help him out, it'll help you out. They'll bring it to you. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
All right.
I'm a high fall risk.
High fall. Well, they'll catch you. They got your back. You know, you slip them a few bucks, they'll even carry you around the place, you know? All right. Good morning, young lady. How we doing today? Okay.
How are you?
Try to be funny, you know?
Yeah.
People say I'm funny. But they say looking. I don't know what they mean. Yeah, and they laugh. So I said, I must be funny. But looking? You know?
What are we doing today? Return?
Yes, ma'am. All right. All right, guys. I've got to go. We got to handle business right now, you know? So I catch you later. Okay, guys. Looks like there's some type of emergency vehicle we have to yield to. We just got out of Walmart. I did manage to get a watch. It's nothing fancy now, but I just definitely needed something. Believe it or not, it's made by Skechers, the sneaker company. But I liked it. It had the big design, and it's easy to read, and that's what I need. So I'm going to shop for fancier later. I didn't have that extra time to do that now. So we got about 35 minutes to make it to the rental car. So I'm going to take one more crack at going to this Battery Plus to get our car fob alarm thing battery swapped out. So hopefully everything works out. I kind of got to go in that direction, so, and then south. So that's what we're going to do. Again, I haven't heard any news from my boss about his son and the doctor's visit. So that's what's going on. So that's going to delay me a little bit about getting my load, but I don't mind. I'll get something today for Friday. And in the meantime, I'm going to work both ends of the candle. You know, get double things done. He's working on that. I'll be working on me. I know I need to straighten out my truck. I'm not really happy. I haven't been too super organized about it. And like my glasses just they're actually bifocal, so I can read when I look down. So they're really nice. I'm not this type of brand model, green, aqua, beach type, but the one that I wanted was not was out of stock or something. It was going to take too long to get them. This one was there, so I ordered them. But guess what? Just like fortune has it, I wound up finding my Tom Cruise Top Gun or whatever risky business glasses. So that's cool. So now I got two different versions. So I'm kind of glad that I did buy them. So my hair is messed up. You know, we got to shave. We got to do all kinds of things, man. Put the snow cap back on. There we go. It is nippy out here. Not sure what the temperature is, but it feels like in the 40s. Definitely was in the 30s last night. So and I don't know why, because I go all different places, but this coldness felt extra cold. It felt like an extra 15 degrees cold. So, and it wasn't a wind chill or anything like that, but it just really crept in there, you know. Somebody's blowing the horn. I really want to treat myself to something decent for breakfast, but probably where I dropped the rental car off, it's this satellite location because the airport was short on inventory. So this satellite location just outside of the Ontario airport did have a small inventory made available to me. So sometimes, you know, you don't get the prime real estate, but you get just around the corner down the street type of things. So that's cool. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys are having a blessed day so far, and you had time to stop and enjoy my channel a little bit there. I'm going to try to be a little entertaining. Let's do a swap out since we're driving. All right, I'll put myself down here in the middle, and we are in the lovely town of Rancho Cucamonga. For all those movie buff fans, you know, do you remember what storyline was based here in Rancho Cucamonga? Sound familiar? All right. Well, it's the series 1, 2, and I think 3 of Friday. The next Friday or the Friday after or something like that. They were good, funny movies, you know. It launched a few people's career, and it was good. Paying homage to Friday and all the side movies series of it. So we're coming up here on Milliken. We are on foothills / Route 66 Historic Highway. I kind of thought about maybe catching that pizza blaze at the mall. They're going to be opening shortly. It's 3-hour difference. So right now it is 12 o'clock your time if you're out on the East Coast. So here it's just breaking 9. I have to bring this car back at 9:30. So if I can knock this one thing out, and the reason I want to do it now, it's a lot more accessible to get to in a rental car as opposed to the 18-wheelers. So if not, I would have had time. I'm one of those guys that try to be proactive, and it just gives me that feeling like I'm, how can I say, I'm taking care of more with my time and stuff. So I hope I'm speaking loud enough and clear enough so you can hear me. Today, by the way, is Friday. So TGIF to all those hardworking people that at the end of the day or sometime the day, the hand is going to be paid and blessed with a paycheck. So I hope you're one of those people, unless you get paid bi-monthly or monthly or whatever like that. So I'm one of those people, so I'll be getting a check today. So that's going to be nice. Put a little money, a little something in the pocket. We got 5-0, we got 5-0 next to us. Man, they scoping, they looking, they want to get their life cooking. Rancho Cucamonga. So I'll show you right there so you can see it. There, let's see if we can zoom it in. That's what they roll with, you know. We're in an intersection of Haven and Foothills Boulevard. So let's get them on videotape. Maybe I should pull them over. License and registration. Officer, do you know why I pulled you over? Can you imagine that? Got a nice 535 BMW up in the front, you know. So that's what I would like. That's one of my, I guess, top 10 cars. And the reason is, number one, it's BMW, but it's a 5 Series. So if anybody who don't know, the larger that number, that first number is, the bigger usually the car is. So since it's a 5 Series, it's their sports sedan, true sports sedan, you know. So you get a little luxury and room and sportiness in it. And for those that don't know, that 3.5i, that 3.5 means you got that 6-cylinder twin turbo under the hood, and it should have dual exhaust. We just got dual exhaust confirmed. And so that thing, the sad thing is they use the same motor in the 328 series or the 335 series. So what happens is it should switch lanes here. It should be a little bit bigger motor because it is a little bit heavier of a car. But that's how BMW roll, man. They make one nice motor and they try to put it in everything. I've even heard of those motors going into 7 Series. I don't know about the 6 Series, but the 7 Series, which is kind of a little bit insane. I mean, you know, it's a lot heavier car. You're lugging around more people, maybe luggage, because those 7 Series are kind of like sometimes the LI, the long wheelbase version, is something that, you know, ritzy people may use and be chauffeured, kind of like a Maybach from Mercedes or their 5S Series class or whatnot. But I do have a liking towards the BMW. 5 Series would be for me, because you step on that gas, that's going to go. Now, I'll tell you this from my experiences, stay away from that all-wheel drive shit. They have them, unless you're up in the Northeast that you need it. It's problems. I had bought a 2013 5 Series. Turn out that thing came with the 2-point, what my mechanic calls 2-point slow turbo, you know, which is stupid. I know they're trying to get better fuel economy and that kind of reason, so they're trying to get on the good side of EPA and the MPGs and all that. But That's so dumb. Anyway, we're strapped for time here, so I'm gonna have to run in. I got like 25 minutes to be where I need to be. So hang loose. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Well, we didn't quite get this taken care of, you know. They found a warranty that I had and stuff, and I had the battery checked out. And the guy told me the battery was low, and he doesn't want to honor it because he's saying that it's not their battery. Regardless, I paid for the lifetime warranty on it. He says, you know, to me, the battery looks exactly the same, but all right. So we're gonna get that taken care of, you know. All right, let's see. I need to go to, I think, Archibald. So let's get the GPS going. So guys, gonna catch you later, okay? God bless, be safe, enjoy your Friday. We're on our way to drop off the rental car today. So we got my new watch at Walmart. It's a little darker than what I wanted, but it'll work. It'll do the job right now. So we're in Ontario, Rancho Cucamonga. We're coming down Archibald, intersection with Arrow. I did get my nails manicured. I had an issue with one of them. It was pain in the butt, hurting. It had split back, and every time it got lifted or there was any type of pressure on it, man, it just made my eyes roll back. So I was using Band-Aids to keep the nail flat against the nail bed. Glad I went in and got a manicure, so they trimmed my nails and everything. And what they did is they put, I guess, like a powder or dust, something they called it. And they kind of guess to me, I didn't see it, but I guess they glued the nail, the exterior, where it was split, almost, I guess, like a body shop taking care of a dent or a tear in a quarter panel or something like that. So it's strong. I don't feel any pain in it, and they did a good job. So guys, just keep in mind, don't suffer the pain because you use your hands a lot, or you're a mechanic, you're an artist. Whatever you do, you got to get that taken care of. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop up left. Need to take Haven. Haven, I think, cuts across to where we gotta go. Hopefully it gives us a little bit of a grace period. Luckily, I already filled up the tank, so it's good.